Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Vamos lá.
What do you need?
I hate to see Tippa and Wada fight.
I'm here. Not a sound.
I've been dreaming about a priest that died, then rose again. What do you think that means? I see him walking Aora. Nothing but bones, lit by the flames of his soul.
Não faço ideia, minha amiguinha. Está rápido, né?
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Watcher.
The voice of the Pallid Knight shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the God of Death.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned. Intriguing.
The Pallid Knight stares past you.
While attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you. In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of Kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Naga, Each of them eyeless. They are well.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once, when you buried my scroll beneath the earth in Black Meadow. We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You read, but on a smaller scale. We see between the strings of the world, and Aothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Eora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra.
Aothas is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of wind through treetops.
No, he is a creature of the pack, left long alone. Without our strength behind him, he is weak. If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest. The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man forged in metal stands before you. Twin flames ignite in his eyes, and a low rumble starts in his chest. He walks forward. With each halting, jerky step, you're assaulted with the unbearable.
We should destroy Aothas, that we might reforge him into something new, something stronger. He could be a weapon that all of us might wield.
Abaddon's words carry the heat of the forge. Behind them, you hear the clang and clatter of hammer on metal, and the hiss of just quenched steel.
Abaddon speaks with wisdom. He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder, and sighs at Mogren.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him, but I will bear down upon Aothas with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on, Wal's many eyes squeeze shut, Andra slips back beneath her waves. Magrin dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beast, only the pallid night, stands.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts. Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean. Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel. The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and you scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Barith. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes. Gone. The gods are gone.
Indeed.
Don't let anyone tell you you're too shrimpy to be a fighter. I was half your age when I started training.
Yes? Yeah! That's for my friends.
Yes? What do you need?
What for, Cap? Sigma's me too, man.
Lavru, be on seek!
Yes?
Lavaru beyond seek.
What do you need?
Here we go. That's right.
Captain? See me too, man.
What can I do? Very well. Ha-ha! Hmm? Ha!
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond seek.
Hey.
Happy to oblige.
Ha-ha!
What can I do you for? Lavru, be on seek!
Ahoy. Consider it right fucked.
Hmm?
Hmm? Take this!
I'm here.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Captain? Watch me work.
What do you need?
What can I do?
Yeah? Lavru, be on seek!
I'm here.
Lavaru beyond seek. Yeah.
I'm here.
Lavaru beyond
I'm here.
seek. Yeah. As you wish. Ha-ha.
Yeah?
What can I do you for? Lavru, be
Captain.
on seek!
See me too, man.
Hmm? Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Captain? Only takes a finger to blow her away.
I'm here. Stand together!
Happy to oblige. Lavru, be on
beyond seek.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah? Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm here. Yes, that hit true.
How may I help?
Ah, thick word
Yeah?
than rough.
What for, Cap? Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain.
What do you need?
Ain't you got the decency to die? Happy to oblige. All thick, worth
What can I
and
do?
raw.
As you wish.
Yeah?
Yes. That's for my friends.
Happy to oblige.
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond
What for,
seek.
Cap?
What can I do you for?
What for, Cap? Seer mas
Yeah?
mitum.
I'm here. Very well.
I'm here.
All thick, worth and raw.
May I be a candle in the night?
Hogwash!
Stand together.
How may I help?
Yeah.
Aye.
Of course. I suppose it can't be helped. Yes? Take this! That's for my friend.
Tell me.
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah. Lava beyond seek.
Aye. Cierras me too, man. Captain? Aye, aye, Captain.
What can I do? Yeah.
Yes?
Lava beyond seek.
Caralho.
What do you need? I'm here.
What can I do you for?
Aye.
I'm here. Yeah.
Lava beyond
Tell me.
seek.
What for, Cap? Cierras me
Yeah?
too, man.
Stay behind me. Ha-ha!
What for, Cap? Fare thee well, cog swabber.
What can I do? Take this! I'm no help here.
Oh? Not exactly my area of expertise.
Happy to oblige. Lava beyond seek.
This is futile!
What can I do? That's nothing I can do.
I'm here. worse than rough. Yeah? Come on.
Ah, essa foi foda, hein? Não entendi muito bem por que eles foram empurrados não, mas tudo bem. Vem outro.
I'm here.
Happy to oblige.
I'm here. Take this. Hmm?
Only takes a finger to blow her away.
Puta criança.
I'm here.
What can I do you for?
What can I do? Yeah, that it's no use. Hey.
What for, Cap? Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye. Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah?
What can I do? Yes, that's for my friends. Yeah?
Captain.
Tá amedrontado, acho.
I'm here. Lavaru beyond seek.
Smarts, yeah?
Galera da porra. Acho que aquele... Calma. Ah, eu acho que é esse bichinho aqui, né?
Of course. What can I do? What can I do? At once. Look there.
A ship! I am saved! Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless... By whose standard do you call this settled? I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Tikawara to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead. The captain was meant to return. We swim in hostile waters. Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party. Bargroon. My grandparents gave up their nomadic ways when they moved to the Republics. But I see the appeal of staying in one place, one safe place. Agrasima, this is hope to payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have. When we landed on Tikawara, the chieftain gave us a welcome treat for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept, only so we could feast, dance, and drink more. Percon Planconet, music and ale are medicine for the soul. Even so, they did nothing. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us. After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. But in the early hours, our lookouts Ruano and Anaharu disappeared together. I am sure I do not know. All I heard was that they left and by the afternoon. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again. The priestess? She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the village Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale.
Porra, que legal.
I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Happily. Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you. Full tides. Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
The swabby on the sorcerer once suggested we dine on fishman meat. Not an ant complained when Romero put him on for the next...
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here, I always smell them.
An outsider in Tikawara? Who are you, stranger?
A captain. If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would... I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tikawara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it? The words of a skilled hunter. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little...
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here. Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blows. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Understand, they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother. The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money. Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead. What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game, only love. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. Am I a Kuaru? Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000 hands? Go see the sweaty one.
No sign of my...
Indeed. I'm here. Shh.
can I do? Certainly.
The village starves, and you hide Kawiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish.
Traitor! Gathy's jaws will close around you! Confess, Tamao, or will you let good food rot?
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or I might. You do? I mean, of course you do.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawara and hunt. What do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes? Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Kawiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it.
I stole no Kawiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most of it.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamao throws it in our faces. Lied and stolen? When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire.
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruano dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only...
You shame us, Tamao. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind. We would have eaten the last of the Kawiki as a tribe. This way, we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods. Akira, just so. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Kahopa for bounty. I say, missing food is not the problem. Tamao betrays the tribe, dishonors the Raparu, denies all of us Kahopa. And he will surely wash back into our nets as a mudfish in the next life if he does not tell us where the Kawiki fruit is. Pakeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine. Akira, you would do this? I say, our Ranga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel. You are free to question him and your custom, I say. And Peheko, he tarries often by the beach. Then you must speak with the Ranga. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the trail. Nairi also knows much, but she is quiet ever since. Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near the statue of I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell? We have little reason to fight on Tikawara. except when the fishermen drink too much.
Funny thing I learned about grog back on a sorcerer. It be birthing up quarrels as often as it be burying them.
But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave... But what did I say? Ah, Tikawara does not give it a...
I don't like this, Watcher. Is there nothing we can do to help?
You look at me for what? To what? I have seen better days than this. I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warrior. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war? Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the ground. I need to conserve my strength. If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say Keho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. But Keho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone. It is said the Raparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them. The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a
Quietly now. Happily. What say? You are new to Tikawara? I weave baskets and mats, strong and soft, just as my mother's cut. In the afternoon, I will go to the... Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share. Ikira, we trust in our Ranga to dispense our food. The Mataru get the best of all, and then the Kwaru. The Raparu share what is left among the... Mukumu sees to it. The Tamao is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like. I weave baskets and mats. In the afternoon, of course, all that I earn goes back to Ikira. The Mukumu sees to it. Only the Tamao is slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies. Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamao had this coming. Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamao deserves. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him. I do not stop you from asking. I weep in the... Of course. Ikira, what's... Absolutely.
I'm here. Shh. I'm here. What can I do? What can I do?
I see your feet will not...
Yes? Not a sound.
Salva aqui.
Of course.
Indeed.
I'm here.
A menina me deu uma informação aqui. Eu vou pra praia toda meia-noite. Ninguém sabe por quê. Cadê a praia? Tá aqui, né?
You need something? Ikira. Tamau was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Koiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home. I grabbed Tamau by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs. Ikira, it is as I said. Tamau was near the Koiki hut. Stuffing his face, I say. And if he will not admit it in this life, he will pay in the next one. It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Kahopa must have made Tamau from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes. No! I provide for the tribe, not like that louse Tamau. Tamau is as innocent as a skulking tide-pool worm. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe. No. He wants the I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Ikira. In his sandals, this is where I would look. For what do you follow me? Can a weaver not soak his feet in the pools? Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back. I stole the Koiki, not Tamau. Ruanu would have us waste our last Koiki on a ceremony to the gods. I say the seeds must be harvested and planted. So I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait. Akira, do you cultivate? Koiki is tough, stubborn. It does not surrender without a fight. I let Amira's hot breath warm the heart of the seeds and tell them to grow. Ruanu would not understand. A Kuwaru like me is no farmer. It is not my place to decide what is, but if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, then we have a chance to feed the tribe. At least, what tribe still lives by the time the fruit grows? What say? He has stolen, insulted us, even her. He is no innocent, I say. If birthing a new crop of Koiki means his sacrifice, even Ngati, Ikira, but say nothing. If Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will grow nothing else in time to sustain the tribe. I beg of you, for the good of the tribe, let Tamau meet the god.
Of course.
You need something?
Yes. Hello. Whatever you need, I can help. What say? Okay, who speaks through a false blowhole? Prove it. Show me the real traitor. Akira, this is true? Why would Rangi do this? What say? He thinks a weaver knows better than the Ranga what to do with our fruit? Two traitors. But only one deserves death this day.
Cadê o outro lá?
You need something?
Welcome to Tikawara. Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests. I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the Português is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores. An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to Português for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say. Here, this was a token passed down from the Rangas, said to come from Português in brighter days. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go. The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse it. If you need sleep, Himarihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mataru warriors to fight at your side, then Himarihi can help you with this also. Our village here is young still, but we will grow when that is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post. We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Português, they build their harbor here. They must. Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against...
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara. Then we will have the trade, protection, and friendship. A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
You sure you want to question that? We never get...
I say that in Tikawara, there is always a spot around the and a koiki in every hand. Speak on, friend. Wind and sorrow are all that emerge from the ruins, never answers. In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts. So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for koiki fruit and the water's too shallow. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future. You are new to the islands. I would not... Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, The bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Português. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Adra. Valian or Juana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger. Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats. Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Português for a reason. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now
that does tend to follow.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning. Speak on, friend. What say?
I'm here. Quietly now.
Aye. Why do my eyes be open? Aye. I don't be supposing we could blow it up. Swapped and sparkling, Cap.
I'm here.
Him in the lantern.
Whatever you need, you must only wind and sorrow. Speak on, friend. The Valians left but we. If you need strong Mataru, a village that we make Tikawara, please.
Indeed.
Beleza, galera. Vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!